5th grade lesson 9. Compare and order decimals less than 1. Compare the decimals, write greater than, less than, or equal to for each blank. So for number 1, 0.45 and 0.88, you can see which number is greater. You have to look at the same place. So we should look at the 10th place, which is 4 and 8. And what's greater? 8. So it's gonna be 0.45 is less than 0.88. For number 2, 0.6 and 0.06. So look at the same place. There's 6 here, but it's 0 here. So 0.6 will be greater. So it'll be 0.6 is greater than 0.06. Try number 3, 4 on your own. And 5. Number 6. So 0.9 and 0.90. They're both 9s, right? But this one just has a 0 at the end. But does 0 really mean anything? Because 0 actually means nothing. It's just there. You don't count that as a number. So they are going to be equal to each other. Next one is 0.03 and 0.30. This one is 3, while this one is 0. So the 0 is obviously less than 0.3, so 0.03 will be less than 0.30. Next one is 0.44 and 0.444. So in these cases, you can add 0 at the end right here and see which one is greater, because 440 is less than 444, right? So 0.44 is less than 0.444. Over here, number 11, 0.501, 0.510. We know the 10th place is equal to each other. They're both 5. But we know the next place, that's 0. This is 1. So 1 is greater, which means 0.50 1 is less than 0.510. Now, order each set of numbers from least to greatest. It says least to greatest, so you have to find the smallest one, which is 0. So it'll be 0.08, and then 3 or 5. 3 is less, so 0.3, and then 0.520. Okay. Here, the smallest number is 0.13, then it's 0.45, and then 0.72. Try number 3 to 6 on your own. Number 7, it'll be, look which one has the most 0, which is 0.009. So 0.009 comes first because it's the smallest number. And the next one is 0.09 or 0.099. And like I said before, add 0 to the 0.09, which will be 0.090. And 9 is greater than 0, so the next small number will be 0.09, then 0.099. For number 10, I give you 30 seconds to try solving it. the least would be 0.8 because that's technically 0.800, right? And then 0.88 and then 0.888. Okay. What is the place value of the bolded digit? Let's see. 2 is the bolded digit here. The 2 is thousands place. So 2 is thousands. Because that's ones, that's tens, hundreds, thousands. Next one is 4, which is also thousands. So this one you can try on your own. I'll give you about 10 seconds because that'll also be thousands. Value of 3 will be tens. And you can try the rest on your own. Which number has a 1 in ones, 10 in thousands, and 100 thousands, and 1 million places? So 1 in ones, which is just A through C. So D is crossed out. Okay. Now, 10 thousands, which you only have A and C left. So B and D are crossed out. 100,000, which is only C. So the correct answer is C. For problem solving, I will do number 1 with you and number 2 try on your own. So, do 0.3, 0.30, and 0.300 represent the same value? Actually, you might think it doesn't represent the same value, but it actually does. Because yes, 0.3, 0.30, and 0.300 all represent the same value. The digits after the decimal point don't affect the value. Once they reach zeros. So basically, zeros after the number doesn't really matter. Like, you can just cross them out, so they will all be equal to 0.3. That's it for today's lesson, and I hope you understood everything. I will see you next week.